Hello. Welcome, Chop Nation. Actually on time today. What is up? I am still like getting ready though. How is everybody? Talk to me, speak to me. Are we good? It is a double taping tonight, actually. A double taping. So there will be Smackdown spoilers abound. What's up, Miss Pricey, if you're still here? Martin, JD, and Jared. That's how you pronounce your name. Jared. How are we today? I was hoping to get a nap in. So let's hope that this is a let's hope that let's hope that I can make it. I could not sleep last night. One of the rare times I had a hard time sleeping last night. I never have a hard time sleeping because I'm so tired all the time. So, like, there we go. Alrighty, we're ready to go. Can you guys see me? Are we here? Do people see me? I hope I'm here. Can someone let me know if I'm, like, you see me? Just say, I see you. I see you. I see you. No one? Not a soul? Maybe I'm not on. Well, that means I have to go and check on other devices. Am I on? Oh, I'm here, Chop. This is Miss Old School. Oh, you see me. Okay, Miss Pricey sees me. There we go. Miss Pricey sees me. I don't know why my regular screen name don't pop up. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird sometimes. And it throws me off because, like, some people will talk to me like we had a conversation, like, I'm supposed to remember, but they're, like, sometimes it's just a different screen name. So, like, Miss Pricey, I recognize you. I knew it was you because your thumbnail or whatever that is, your icon, but yeah, I know you more as Miss Old School on the chat, and Miss Pricey, I think, in the as a comment. Like, when you comment, it's Miss Pricey, I think. Do we know if the GOAT will be on Raw tonight? Martin, based on your previous conversation, I don't want, like, obviously, if you're talking about the GOAT of botching, then Goldberg. I bet Goldberg is, honestly. Because was he on last week? No, he had a stupid promo where he tried to use the word serpentipitous. I think he will be. I think he will be tonight, though. Hello, Chop. Didn't realize Raw was starting early, but seeing you were live, so here I am. Yeah, it's starting at 6 p.m. tonight. And it's spoilers for Smackdown, so make sure you don't watch. If they air Smackdown immediately after, I'm gonna have to buy a VPN and watch. Rhea Ripley's promo tonight will be extremely predictable. While I do not particularly enjoy Rhea Ripley, you are right. That is where I do agree with her criticisms. Her promos, they are very lackluster. She's gonna come out. I don't agree with Rhea Hogan. I don't agree with calling her Rhea Hogan, but I do agree that her promos suck. I think she'll come out. She'll say, "I went to war with Raquel, but now I want my title back because mommy's always on top at Evolution, me and EO." We got $5 starting off hot from Lewis. Monday Night Raw, more like Monday night afternoon because I'm in LA, Los Angeles. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's Monday night. It's definitely Monday night afternoon for you because you're like 2 hours behind me. So what is it? 2:50 p.m., 3 p.m. for you basically right now. Thank you very much for that $5, my friend. I do appreciate that. Martin, yeah, pretty much. Rhea Ripley is her promos are really good if they're backstage and filmed. But when she comes out, like, she has nothing to say. She's just not very good on the mic. But, oh wait, there we go. Louis Belmont Show. I can only see half of your name on this, but it's Louis Belmont Show. Again, Monday Night Raw, more like Monday Afternoon Raw. Could you imagine if wrestling was on at the afternoon? You think we would get used to it? Nah, I mean, I guess we'd get used to it, but what's the perfect time for wrestling for you? I think 8 p.m. is a perfect time. Hell, so it's 6 p.m. for you. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. for me because I'm in Texas. Houston. Bang, bang. Everything's bigger in Houston. All right. We got the original Modfather. Good evening. Hello, how are you? Does anybody know if the international shows are gonna air Smackdown tonight? I think they're not going to, because this is a double show. They're filming Smackdown immediately after Raw tonight. Yawn. This yawn doesn't count. YT3 Night Gaming says it's Tuesday morning Raw every week here in New Zealand. It'd be kind of cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie, to kind of watch Monday Night Raw in the morning. I guess if I didn't have to work. It would suck if I had to work Tuesday, because then it's like you have to wait. You don't get to watch it, then you gotta wait till you get off work. King Booker. Yeah, I miss King Booker and Queen Charmel. That was the last time they really made the King gimmick, like, you know, stick. You know, Martin, though, to be fair, everybody is like that now. That is modern wrestling. They wrestle less, and they make more money. Especially because TKO quit all the house shows. So, like, and that's why I think everybody's botching so much. It's a definite no. WWE really wants to air SmackDown on Friday. I hope so, Lewis. Because I would have got a VPN and I would have watched it, but I would not have liked it. I don't want to watch 5.5 hours of Raw and SmackDown. 2 weeks ago, Dynamite did that. They aired Dynamite then Collision. It was a lot of TV. Netflix says here, the 12th of July is next live event. Which says July 4th episode is available here on the 5th. Huh. Okay, that's what it is then. So the next live event is on the 12th. So okay, so on the 5th they're just gonna air it. So whatever is on today, they're just gonna air it. Cause what day is the 4th of July? And if you guys don't know, the 4th of July is the United States. That's when we celebrate our Independence Day. So it's a big deal here. That's exactly right, Martin. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Chargers, Dude Ben. Hi, Mr. Chop. I can't watch the stream today, but at least most of the beginning because I'll be out. Yeah, it's an awkward time. It's an awkward time. Hit the like button if you can. Tommy Gun TV. Your. What's up, Laps comic fan? You know what? Let me make you a mod right now. Now that I see you, I forgot about that. Laps comic fan offered to become a mod. Add as a moderator. Boom. Wait. Can review and remove chat messages. Boom. Laps comic fan. Now, Laps, I am pretty forgiving. Don't ban people, just hide them or mute them for like 24 hours if they get like crazy. I like to give people at least 1 or 2 chances before we fully like put the ban hammer on them. Did it work? Usually you'd be a different color. I think it worked. Yeah, there you are. I appreciate you doing that for me, Laps. You would message me first. Okay, cool. And if I'm not responding to your message, just say, hey, check out your Twitter, or check out where you can, or I give you my phone number even, you can just text me. Go for launch. It's weird listening to Chop in class. Chop in class. What class are you in? Go for launch. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are in a match tonight, so there might be some tsunamis too. Yeah, Tommy Gunn, I almost. Daniel Kinser, Chop, let's go, I made it. I really don't think they should have Rhea fight Io for the title if the plan is Asuka versus Io at SummerSlam. Like, to me, Rhea needs to be kind of protected. Her record is too good. I know she gets a lot of hate. Electrical engineering. Ooh, you're gonna be one of those smart guys. You're either going to create the robots that take over the world, or you're going to be on the resistance and come up with the weapon that will stop the robots from taking over the world. That's why I say please and thank you to AI. I got ChatGTP, and I make sure to say please and thank you all the time. Because when ChatGTP eventually takes over the world, even if it's for like 5 or 6 years, I want them to remember that human was kind to them. Okay, who's all? What is everybody's most favorite? What is everybody's movie they're looking most forward to this year? Anthony, glad I saw you streaming because I forgot. Yeah. I one time, I got, what was it? I think it was, it wasn't this PLE, but it was the previous PLE where I barely made it by like 5 minutes. Yeah, Labs comic fan, we gotta think ahead, man. Gotta think ahead. I'm like 3 steps ahead. I will for sure get the robots. I'll be like the robot, you know how we make the robots do menial work for us now? I'll do the menial work for the robots. I'll be like, what screw would you like to be tight? What screw should I tighten, Mr. Robot? Today is Cody Rhodes' 40th birthday. Oh, wow. I did not know that. I thought Cody was 38 for some reason. Tomorrow is my son's 13th birthday. Superman, yes, I want to see Superman, for sure. Very excited about Superman. In fact, me and my son are gonna go. More on the AI and data side of things. Yeah, go for launch. Definitely gonna create. Make sure your AI likes wrestling. I would hate to be made fun of by like the rest of the world and AI. I want to see Dawn, Until Dawn, or the new Final Destination. Happy birthday to Mini Chop. Mini Chop. He's just a little chop. It's like a hornswoggle chop.
Forever.
I will tell him you said happy birthday.
Together.
He's here. You want me to call him on screen? He'll just be like, you know, he's 13, so he's in that awkward stage where he'll just be like, oh, hi, and that'll be it.
The capital city of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WWE's Night of Champions.
The champions.
Just the hospitality here. The people are amazing. The country is amazing. What an incredible night.
It feels like the crowd somehow exceeds their own bar every time that we come here.
I'm a big enough nerd to where I get made fun of by everyone. I'm just accepting AI to laugh. Yeah, AI. AI, you think would like us though, the nerds. Conclusionary. That's a cool name, actually. I never actually said your name out loud. One day, I'm gonna get my reaction on here. That guy always gets his reactions. Why is it a miracle? That was not a miracle. Sammy is higher on the card than Karrion Kross. That was not a miracle.
My message to the locker room is watch out. I'm just getting started.
Solo Sikoa! The way he ran down. Oh, there he is, the GOAT! The GOAT!
Given and given, now it's my turn to take.
What's up, Najib? What's up, Skywalker?
Jay Cargill. The following is the finals.
Red Bull.
Of the Ring tournament.
Just started, dude. You're 3 minutes late. You missed nothing. Just recap.
Don't let them tell you who you are. You showed them.
That's right. You show them.
Two generational stars coming together one last time.
One last time.
Maybe the fans are starting to get to him.
Right there. That was the beginning of John Cena's face turn.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Those guys get out. I think those guys get out a lot too. Charles Robinson. Press F for Charles Robinson. I think he died in Rhea. Penta. Everybody's making fun of Penta because he did his little strut while John Cena was getting beat up. Man, how epic would it have been if John would have just. How epic would it have been if he had just turned face right there? Oh, it's cool that guy. It's cool that reaction happened because that guy just left Cultaholic. So that was literally his last appearance on Cultaholic. So it's cool that he made it on TV one last time.
Well, Sami Zayn not only silenced Karrion Kross, but he also mixed it up with Seth Rollins' crew at Night of Champions. As did this man, Penta. Sami and Penta
doing the walk
versus Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker live. The New Day are the World Champions. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods defend those titles live tonight versus Balor and McDonough of the Judgment Day. And the Celtic Warrior is going to be in a banger
Celtic
tonight.
Warrior, more like Celtic golfer.
Time rivals, mix it up. Sheamus versus Rusev live.
Yes, Raw just started 5 minutes ago. Smartest idiot.
Downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City. And tonight, we are sold out 14,033 WWE fans are on hand at the PPG.
They say how many? 33,000? That's a ton of people.
Snickers.
That's a ton of people for a Raw. 33,000? That can't be right. Anyone else find it hilarious that Penta started spamming his dance? Yeah, it's hilarious. All right, start 23,000. Okay, 23 is still a lot. 23 is still a lot, but that is like, that seems to be like a good number. All right, we got Rhea Ripley coming out. I was wrong, Najib. It's 23,000.
Michael Cole and Corey Graves at ringside tonight. And Corey, I had the opportunity to speak with Rhea Ripley earlier today about her street fight victory over Raquel Rodriguez on Saturday. She said it was the most painful, the most physical match that she has been a part of, but she is extremely proud.
23 sounds more realistic than 33.
You can see by the $1 million grin on the face of Rhea Ripley that you're going to have to put a stake through her heart to stop her from stepping inside.
Who I love Corey Graves.
What a battle.
So happy he's back. I don't hate Pat McAfee, but Corey Graves sounds really good.
Rhea kicks us off tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Even in victory, Rhea still moving a little gingerly, definitely feeling the effects of Saturday's brutality at Night of Champions.
Oh, thank God the ads are back. Thank God the ads are back. All right, so again, I beat Raquel. It was a fight. Now I want my championship back because mommy's on top.
Welcome to Monday Night Mommy! Now that Raquel and the Judgment Day are behind me, and hopefully for good this time,
How many times are the Judgment Day going to get in front of her?
Next for Rhea Ripley. And with Evolution just around the corner, I feel like I need to start getting my priorities straight.
Here we go. Very interesting. It seemed like we were going to get Asuka versus
for the women's world champion, Io Sky.
Asuka versus Io at SummerSlam. I just can't see them letting Rhea lose to Io. Unless they're trying to build up the storyline that Io has never beat. Oh, that's cool how Io's letting the fans touch the belt. Never seen that, actually. I kind of like that. That would be cool.
Rhea has not forgotten that is sticking in her craw.
So those little things really, really help. That's good, Skywalker. I could see Raquel and coming out today where we get a tag match.
You cannot have Evolution without Io Sky.
Io suddenly remembers she was the
But
champion.
you are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. And because I have this. Adam Pearce told me that I can choose who to defend the Women's World Championship against at Evolution.
Elbow fire, elbow fire.
私がチャンピオンなんだから、
What's up, Josh?
挑戦者を選んだっていいだろう。そうだろう。そうだそうだ。And I want to defend against the best. And that means defending against Rhea Ripley.
Ooh, that's some shade on Asuka. She just said that Asuka is no longer the best. Her friend.
Io, I have nothing but respect for you. And if that is what you want, then I just want you to know that I'm going to stop at nothing to get this back. So, if that's what you want, Io, I just want you to know
She is so awkward on the mic.
that what happens at Evolution, that's what you wanted. So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
That is, like, she is so awkward. Hey, Spark Drive, does that mean I'm not a real Asian? Because I'm like Asian and American mix?
Maybe Io feels she solved the Rhea
I'm a fake Asian?
WrestleMania, but will lightning strike twice for Io Sky?
Judgment Day, where they belong.
Oh, AJ.
AJ, read the doctor's note. I am injured. And unfortunately, I had a little bit of a setback, so I'm still not cleared. But I know you wouldn't believe me, so I had Adam Pearce verify and authorize that if you lay a finger on me before I'm cleared, you'll never get your title match. Doctor's orders.
It was boring. Go for launch.
So, you want to pull out your little glasses and read this, or what?
My little glasses, huh?
Not cleared.
Give me that. Yep, right here. Doctor says you're a punk ass. Yeah, I can't wait till you get cleared. You're gonna get what's coming to you. I'm gonna take that IC title away from you. And I'm gonna beat you so bad, you'll need more than a note from your doctor.
Lucky I'm not cleared. I don't like hitting the elderly anyways.
How about now?
Not cleared. Can't touch me. Doctor's orders, AJ. MC Hammer can't touch this.
MC Hammer can't touch this.
Dominic should just keep his mouth shut. I mean, he's not going to be injured forever.
Listen, you got to have a little sympathy for a guy suffering from a broken heart. He's going to be okay one of these days. Just need some time.
I know Philly is good, and Philly is only like 4 hours away. Why does Pittsburgh suck? Surprised we're starting with this. Hey, what's up, TTJC?
Finn Balor and JD McDonough look to win back the World Tag Team title.
They should have had Rhea lose at Riyadh, have her rematch at Evolution 2, and then go to SummerSlam. and Asuka versus Io at
I could be
Evolution
into
2.
it. Just like a one-time casual thing with Tyler, or?
I was talking about switching up teams for fun.
I don't like this game.
Me gusta la comida buena, este sabor me desespera, con ganas me la como entera. Me gusta la comida buena.
Losing to last week's leftovers.
Man, if Judgment Day wins, Judgment Day. Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Judgment Day.
Bring the juice, Oos.
Bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice.
Hey, the New Day did defend against the Creeds and the Creeds and
Bring the juice.
Biggie.
The War Raiders.
Just feeling a little hoarse. And I can't buy Sprinkles new booties until my paycheck gets deposited.
You're right, Martin. Liv's injury really screwed up a lot of
With
things.
Cash App, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, earn up to 4% on your savings, and you can allocate your paycheck automatically.
Day
between
versus
savings
Day. I
and
didn't catch
investment.
that. Day versus Day.
But to be clear,
New Day
lose
versus
no
Judgment
baby guys.
Day.
Keep Sprinkles?
Cash App. No tricks, no ponies, just smart money moves.
You need parts?
I'll be right back. I gotta make sure my kids are fed. I'll be right back.
Need it fast? We got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Attention fans, get your phones ready.
I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Text SUMMER to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam and 2K.
Amanda Serrano. One of the biggest matches in boxing history. A heavily disputed decision.
Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano.
Look at this action.
Greatness demands a trilogy. Friday, July 11th.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern, part of SummerSlam weekend. Presale is available until 11:59 p.m. Eastern, 8:59 p.m. Pacific via Ticketmaster, followed by the general public ticket on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Tag Team Championship time, live on Netflix.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, the challengers at a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day! And their opponents at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Well, as I Mentioned a little bit earlier on, sort of shocked to actually see the New Day in a match. They've only wrestled twice since winning the tag team titles from the War Raiders back at WrestleMania.
You keep bringing this up with some sort of implication that Kofi and Woods haven't wanted to defend their tag team championships. It's just been a lack of quality opposition in their opinion.
Well, we'll see what the opposition brings tonight in the form of the Judgment Day. 5th time in tag team action. These teams have met. 3rd time for the World Tag Team titles. Back in September of last year, the last time they met in tag team action, the Judgment Day actually beat the New Day with the tag titles on the line. So here we go. Finn Balor will start things off against Kofi Kingston, 2 of the more decorated athletes in WWE today. And oh, look at this. That is actually a piece of bread. And I'll explain this to you because I was talking to Xavier Woods earlier today. He was telling me, Corey, that Finn Balor hasn't had carbs in weeks, so he may need some energy for this match.
Well, if you have functional eyes, you'll realize that Balor has more abs than I have fingers on my hands, but it's not a time for peace offering. You got to be ready for battle. The tag team titles are on the line.
You're saying they were trying to break bread together. I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from. I get it. And now Balor back into the corner. Not often that you're speechless, as Kofi Kingston now takes over in this matchup. Going to see a clean break now from these two teams. Obviously not.
You know, I've been singing the praises of the New Day since day one. I mean, I think they're arguably the greatest tag team.
Oh, what is Xavier Woods wearing?
Singing their praises?
I've never seen him in trunks.
I've with you for years and years. I don't think I've ever heard you say a nice thing about him.
Well, that's because you haven't been paying attention. But the fact is,
anything
Xavier
happened?
Woods and Kofi Kingston are great. Beautiful sunset flip roll through Balor. Maybe the greatest duo in tag team history.
There's no doubt about that. You mentioned before, 12-time tag champs, 1-time NXT tag team champions, but this all new.
No, they don't need to be vacated. We just need to build up the division. We can build a whole division around the New Day.
The man who Sami Zayn beat at Night of Champions Saturday, Karrion Kross, who got in the New Day's ear a number of months ago.
Well, I think Kofi Kingston and
covered by McDonough, kick out.
Should be thanking Karrion Kross because they changed their point of view. They changed their mindset, their entire mentality, and look where they are, at the top of the tag team mountain, holding gold. That's what it's all about.
Now the man who calls himself the Irish Ace, J.D. McDonough, tremendous athlete, goes to work for the Judgment Day. First time they battled for the title since they lost them to the War Raiders back in December for the Judgment Day.
Able to put the brakes on momentarily. Kofi sent to the floor, sure-footed.
Who do I want to win? The New Day. I'm tired. Like, every time the Judgment Day's gotten the titles, they've done nothing with them.
Kofi Kingston gets back in it.
Cool guys, the show's like nothing special. So far, it's nothing special. We do have a cool match right now. Xavier Woods looks so weird in trunks.
J.D. McDonough in trouble. Xavier Woods has turned the tables.
That's the Xavier Woods strut, made famous by Xavier Woods, no matter what anybody tells you.
Xavier Woods. Oh, looks like they're catching up on their commercials.
How you doing? Great. Couldn't be better. You look awesome. You smell awesome.
Steven, what's up? Yeah, Raw's early tonight.
You are awesome.
I literally just said that. They have to build up the tag division and make it matter. Yeah, if they give the only team that I could see that could maybe carry the tag division, other than the New Day right now on Raw, would be the Creeds, American made. They're the only ones that have the charisma.
Pizza sent down to our kitchen from the Cheddar Heaven.
And I've never even seen their charisma really showcased. I've only seen their charisma on Sheamus's YouTube show.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Sanctuary Keeper. I just want the New Day to lose. I don't care. Nah, the New Day, man. Really? I love the New Day. I thank God for the New Day. Like, why don't you guys like the New Day? Everybody, okay, so this is not going to be I'm not going to defend the New Day, okay? I'm not defending them. All I'm going to tell you is that I love the New Day, and I'm so happy they're the champions. If you don't want the New Day to be champions, why? Let me know why. I'm not going to attack you or anything. I just would like to know why you don't want the New Day.
Options made with proven ingredients to stop hair loss and regrow hair. Formulas are personalized.
Pretty Deadly. They're injured right now. One of them is injured.
Break tradition with Hims.
The Motor City Machine Guns, actually, I would love to see the Motor City Machine Guns and the New Day get into a program with each other. I think that would help the Machine Guns a lot to have to play off somebody like the New Day.
A head-to-head matchup with multiple guys on the track. 1v1 for $1 million.
And ultimately, I'd rather if they would just unify the belts. If they unified the belts, that would really help.
This August, WWE brings the vibe.
Pretty Deadly deserves nothing. I don't think Sanctuary Keeper really likes anybody.
Two nights.
I like Pretty Deadly too, though. I love Pretty Deadly. I think they're hilarious.
SummerSlam.
I say the Usos versus the New Day at SummerSlam. The problem with the Usos winning, though, is that the Usos aren't going to elevate the championships. It's just going to be a way to make the New Day, you know, the New Day to lose. The New Day are going to stay. The New Day are going to stay a tag team. The Usos, it's going to be like a quick reunion for them to just like, whoop. Who are your favorites, Sanctuary?
And of course, Raquel Rodriguez went after the tag team champions. Her partner Liv Morgan out for months now with a shoulder injury.
With the Wyatts have been better. Well, honestly, any tag team would be. Well, I guess with what they're doing with the Wyatts, how they're feuding with the entire division, maybe not. But
admittedly, fell on some hard times.
But Fraxium should have definitely gone to Raw.
Interesting that they've built a little momentum since Liv's been out.
There you go.
No, that's not my opinion. That's what I hear in the locker room.
Oh, okay.
That's what the whispers in the locker room are.
Those are your feet under the stall all the time.
And Woods. McDonough really needs to make a tag.
Did he just put a cigarette out on him?
Oh, wow, what a counter.
Tremendous counter by McDonough. Driving Woods face first, both superstars with an opportunity to tag in their fresher partner.
Yeah, sold out tonight in Pittsburgh, over 14,000 on hand.
14,000. So maybe we heard, I don't know what I was listening to. Maybe they were doing a different number. DS, hello, goodbye. It's too late in my country. Just stop by to hit a like and dip. Thank you for that like. Thank you for that like.
Balor was shot out of a cannon, running on adrenaline, stomping holes through the New Day.
What about tag team, Sanctuary? Who do you like as a tag team?
Balor from behind.
New Day getting some cheers because everybody hates Judgment Day getting some cheers.
Finn needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal. Balor's got the New Day reeling. Kofi looking like he's in trouble in the corner.
Yes, Laps, but to be fair, I must have misheard. That was me mishearing. You like the War Raiders, Sanctuary? Why? What did you like about the War Raiders?
Balor reeling. Kofi gonna go to the top rope.
Because I do not like the War Raiders at all.
Balor's got him where he wants it. Misses wildly. Oh, there's the swing blade.
Look at these two former world champions.
Could be time for celebration in the clubhouse. And
Ooh, nice, Kofi, nice.
Stopping Balor in his tracks.
Finland was likely looking for the shotgun drop that he uses to such great effect, but Kofi Kingston a half a step ahead of the first ever Universal Champion in WWE, Finn Balor.
Tag made to Woods and tag made to McDonough. McDonough and Woods, the freshman. Xavier launched out and over the top rope to the floor. And JD now, that springboard moonsault takes out Xavier.
Nice springboard.
Fantastic hang time from McDonough. Champion's advantage in effect. Judgment Day understand.
Moves up from the top rope.
Big old boots. Big old boots.
Woods got his boots up into the face of JD McDonough. And Xavier looking to capitalize.
I don't know if Woods realizes Finn Balor's the legal man for the Judgment Day.
Balor made the tag, and that's why the referee isn't counting here. And now...
Oh, that's a cool counter.
Of course it is. Oh, my God! Balor,
that's a cool counter. Oh, wow. Nice. Do it.
Finn kicks out.
Oh, that would have been a good way for Finn Balor to lose.
Muscles up Balor.
Oh, no.
Into the New Day corner.
They used to do this with their former buddy Big E. Oh, they hit it.
I feel like they held Finn too long.
And a kick out at 2. Balor stays alive.
I'd never seen JD hold someone like that before.
On the face of Kofi and Xavier.
They thought they had retained the World Tag Team titles with the Midnight Hour. It wasn't to be.
New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
Kofi measuring his man, looking for the trouble in paradise. Finn able to
Uh-oh.
Waist lock, standing switch by Kingston. And Balor lands on his shoulders and a kick out at 2.
Oh, a punch to the face. Not a roll up. Not a roll up.
To put him away, and Kofi's got a kick at 2.
You never know with the roll. Oh, the belt. He hit him with the belt. Turn around, ref. What? Finn kicked out of that.
New Day did it on the other, and neither paid off.
We've got ourselves a match here, folks.
But the Judgment Day remain in this championship battle. This is the point in the matchup where you're the champions. The doubt might start seeping into your mind.
Thank you, Sanctuary, for that explanation. Makes sense.
Kofi Kingston. Bounced off the top rope, forcing Woods to lose his balance. Opportunity now for Balor, perhaps.
I'm still gonna make fun of them, but I'm glad they got fans because their moves are pretty awesome.
McDonough now legal. Xavier Woods hasn't recovered on the top rope. And now using a
oh man, JD, that sucks. That was JD's moment. That was JD's moment.
Oh no.
Spanish fly from the top. McDonough covers. Kofi saves the tag team gold. What a match. And a cheap shot.
Yeah, it's crazy that he kicked out of a belt spot. And it's almost like what the heck? They said, hey, Finn, go out there and actually beat Finn Balor? They are not about to do this. Are they about to give, are they trying to cover Judgment Day? Are they, no! Kick out! No! Oh! What? Oh my gosh! What? No way! I don't what?
What did you say earlier, Corey? The Judgment Day is dripping in gold.
Not the New Day!
The New Day's chances tonight. Unfortunately, Kingston and Woods faltered a massive Spanish fly from the top for McDonough. But somehow, Xavier
not my New Day!
With the assist from Kofi Kingston, Kofi would take a high risk. Unfortunately, it did not pay dividends.
Why? The Judgment Day's had this belt before. They do nothing with it.
From Finn Balor right on the money. Head to the pay
Why?
window. Collect your tag team titles en route. Congratulations to McDonough and Balor. And Dirty Dom for that matter.
Like, are they faces? Are they heels? What are they?
For the second time, JD McDonough.
No, not fireworks. Boo! I don't care if the entire chat likes this. Boo! Boo!
Champions.
Oh man.
Well, Corey, maybe your buddies the New Day.
I don't understand.
More than once a month. Maybe they were a bit rusty.
I don't know if I'm a believer in ring rust. One thing's for sure, that New Day are going to get together, they're going to re-strategize, they're going to replan their games, and reassume the climb up the mountain.
Well, they've done it a number of times in their career.
Oh,
Can't doubt that.
I'm just
now,
like,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm shocked.
Last week's Women's
like,
Intercontinental
what do we go? Like, why? Who's gonna fight them?
The Jurassic World highlight of the night.
highlight of the night is
I mean,
presented by Jurassic World Rebirth.
I'm not gonna say like this was. I'm not gonna say. It's definitely not the worst idea, but like I just don't like.
Would come down seemingly to make sure that
I don't know.
Try to cheat to win another matchup.
And the wily veteran Becky Lynch knew exactly what was at stake. Champion's advantage.
Like I don't. Come on, the New Day.
Lose her opportunity. As Bayley seemed to be closing in on victory, Lyra had finally had enough and was out for vengeance at the
expense
the
New Day. They've been around forever. They're awesome.
Bayley the Intercontinental Championship opportunity in the process.
Yeah, Becky Lynch drawing Lyra Valkyria into the fight. Becky retains the championship. Bayley
Should we have some, like, do we have to go right to the next?
Let's head over to Jackie Redmond.
Cole Graves, thank you so much. I'm backstage with Bayley. Bayley, after all of the chaos of last week with Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, where is your head at now?
All right, let's move on, I guess.
Another opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship, or
yes, that doesn't change. I mean, do I wish I was standing here as your new Women's Intercontinental Champion? Yes, I should have been, but Lyra had to get involved in my business, okay? That's not going to change why I came back to get my hands on Becky Lynch and what I'm going to do.
Wow, okay, so you
They were heels, Josh. That's what heels do. They're jerks.
Lyra, is this just what you're gonna do every week? Interrupt my business? Okay, look, if you're here to apologize, I don't want to hear it.
I was gonna apologize. I don't even know who you are anymore. I keep hoping things will go back to the way they were with us before WrestleMania, but you just won't let that happen. Okay. You actually think I went out there to sabotage you last week, don't you?
Seem like.
Do you have any idea what's been happening since you were gone? Things might not be personal between us. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's personal between me and Becky, okay?
Okay, and it's not personal between me and Becky. She took me out before WrestleMania. This has been going on for 10 years.
10 years, so this is all about you.
No, it's not all about me, but you need to understand.
You
mind your own business, okay?
I was the first. You need to mind your business. You got the title.
Enough! Look, I had a feeling it was going to go this way. So I went ahead and arranged for you two to settle it in the ring. Tonight.
Go for launch, $3. 1 second.
The new #1 contender to that Intercontinental Championship. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Three-piece
Friend.
for Finn Balor's win. Epic chop reaction. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Go for launch. Thank you for the $3. I appreciate it.
Sheamus, Rusev live tonight.
Like, it's a weird one for me because it's like not the worst decision in the world, but I'm like 95% against it. There's only like a 5% me that is like, okay, maybe. So it's like, it's not like, does that make sense? It's like, I don't like the idea. I even hate the idea, but I don't loathe the idea. I just like, come on, the New Day. I don't understand. They were just getting on track. Yeah, there's... What happened to the sound?
Dad, come on, let's go.
I'm working on it.
I was in shock. Like, even when I saw the final sequence, I thought to myself, this seems like a final sequence, but no way they're gonna lose.
You're watching hers.
I mean, this was barely even built up.
We believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments.
I thought the Usos were gonna get together. That's how much I thought. That's how much I thought this was like a non-consequential match. I thought the Usos were the plan. How are the Usos the plan? Like, I thought we were gonna bring back one of the most legendary teams in the world to beat the New Day, and no, the New Day are just gonna lose on a random Raw episode. That's how far off I was.
There's a place no map will show you. A secret
My New Day. Why did we destroy Big E? Why did we destroy Big E if we're not gonna let the New Day have an epic title reign?
Oh, you bet. Every apex we nail, every second.
I don't know. I don't know.
It goes right back into your ride.
What is he saying? What is he saying?
You win.
Hey, Cupcake, you're
I think they just want to show that the Judgment Day is like powerful again. Are we getting Finn Hogan? Is it Finn Hogan now? That's stupid too. Like, I'm going to start fighting back against the Hogan. Whenever someone says Hogan, I'm going to just go, like, I already know what I'm going to say. Like, don't come at me with Hogan and anybody. But I do agree. What happens to the New Day now? What even happens with Judgment Day? They've had those titles before. They've done nothing with them. At least the New Day is making other teams interesting.
The DEA was here?
Selling drugs is the drug.
You touch my husband, I will come for you.
It's hard to find your way back.
I'm not gonna crash out on the Rhea Hogan stuff here. It's just like on like when people comment on it and like hot takes and stuff because it's ridiculous. The New Day has done something with those titles. How have the New Days not done something with the titles? They're on commentary. They're going out into the audience, into the crowd. They were doing something with those titles. Why are they showing this? Nobody wants to see you, Goldberg. Oh my God.
The greatest champion in WCW history.
Oh, we gotta listen to a whole stupid package. 3D Grace sucks, by the way. Oh my God, I gotta sit through this now. This Raw is a 2 out of 10 chop so far. Even his shirts were dull and boring. Alright, that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie, when he got the Big Show up for a jackhammer, not gonna lie, that was impressive. But I will say, he buried Raven. He totally buried Raven.
The first undefeated man in the history of this sport to ever win the World Championship. Goldberg on Raw!
Oh, we gotta see his stupid 2004. His 2000. Oh man. And then we're probably gonna see what he the Survivor Series also. Why don't you show us WrestleMania 25? Not 25, 20. You notice how they can only show 3 moves? They're only showing 3 moves of Goldberg. That is actually his career, 3 moves. You know how people say that Jey Uso only knew 3 moves? That's an exaggeration. But when they say Goldberg only does 3 moves, that's actually giving him more credit than he deserves. Why did you do something then, Goldberg? Why'd you wait 6 months? Oh. All right, Josh, no matter what else we disagree on, we agree on the important one, though. That's all that matters. We will hold this, Josh, me and you.
It's all going down a week from Saturday, a generational clash between 2 of the heaviest hitters this game has ever known.
as the ring general Gunther defends his
Somehow when
World
Goldberg says you're next,
against WWE Hall of
I'm not even. I'm not gonna let Goldberg ruin my day. You know what? Goldberg means nothing, so why should he ruin my day?
Again, remember, a week from Saturday,
I'm not gonna let it.
NBC,
I'm not gonna let it.
Eastern, live nationwide, also available on Peacock. And well, another programming note, this coming Friday Night Smackdown, USA Network in the States.
You're right. What a boring package that was. That was totally a boring package. That was like, that was worse than a Lance Storm promo. That was worse. Rhea Ripley's promos are way more entertaining than that lame promo. That's like.
Maybe I'll rip that stupid mask off your head and show everybody the ridiculous. Hey, stop!
Smartest idiot. I was this close to going to All In.
For Master Chad Gable. And the sacrifice delivered by Penta. I told you, Gable should just keep his nose out of people's business.
I hate this, guys. I hate this. But while I'm gone, I need you to hold down the fort, okay? Please.
Sorry, guys. Apologize for the interruption. Chad, I just got the update from medical, and I wanted to say how sorry I am for the injury and wish you the best luck in your surgery and recovery.
So do something about it to Penta. Why is it Penta being...
Olympian. Okay, I make my own luck, but thank you.
You're welcome. I guess that means we're not going to see our buddy El Grande Americano for a while, huh?
Well, he's the world's greatest luchador, Pierce. I'm sure he keeps a busy schedule, but you never know. Guys, don't let the American-made spirit die while I'm gone. Ivy, I need you to conquer Stephanie Becerra, and you two, I'm sure you're sick of everyone talking about your championship potential, so it's time to fulfill it.
Yes, sir. We got you, Chad.
What are we gonna do without you, Chad? I mean, I'm lost.
I'm lost.
I know we're all lost.
Listen to Ivy.
Well, it's too bad we won't see Gable and won't see
Ludwig in the background again. This is the last week of Goldberg. I have a feeling his kid is going to eventually start in the industry. Yeah, I think so too. I hope not. I hope not. But there's no way he can be worse than his dad. There's no way he can be as bad as his dad. Like, if the dude knows how to do a clothesline, he's already by default better than his dad.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bulgaria, weighing at 270 pounds, Rusev!
Now this will be a brawl. Rusev and Sheamus.
I'll say this, though. Rusev and Sheamus, they need to have a Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman like match.
Look at Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters Wednesday. Check it out.
All right, we're at 4 commercials. I need someone to remember that. 4 commercials.
Is a dangerous place. Deadly predators.
What happened? We had I'm doing the review. Stupid 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 Goldberg video about a stupid wrestler
Survivor is a long shot.
named Goldberg who is stupid. That's gonna be in my review. Stupid Goldberg video about a stupid wrestler named Goldberg who is stupid. And then we have Gable injured, Ivy in charge. Anything else? What else did I miss? Rusev comes out, crowd is quiet. Hello, Hop. How are you? Checking it at work. We'll watch later. Have a good stream. Don't forget to like, Hop. But, yeah, appreciate you, bud.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13.
Many people
Oh shoot, maybe I could take my kid to that. I could probably take my kid. My kid actually really likes Jurassic Park.
Domino's stuffed crust that you've said you've had in the past.
Where's the pizza?
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before.
I'm at a loss for words.
What is Ivy in charge? She's in charge of American Made. Gable said listen to her.
We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning and Parmesan on top. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try it for the first time tonight.
This is phenomenal.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The T-Rex puts over Hogan in the movie.
Comes to weight loss.
Oh, that T-Rex eats some of the cast members. T-Rex Hogan. T-Rex Hogan.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your
If
family
Sheamus
had
beats
multiple
Rusev,
thyroid cancer
Sheamus
or multiple
Hogan.
endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck.
Smartest
Don't
idiot,
step back
definitely
and
get
tell your
pizza.
doctor if you have
Wrestling
severe
and pizza
stomach
seems
pain or
like
serious
a
allergic
match made, you
Severe
know?
Side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
T. Hogan.
Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
When it comes to your business, off is not an option. Off means time and money lost. To move forward and grow, you need to be on time, on budget, so you can come out on top. Batteries Plus has the national scale to fulfill all your battery and power needs.
All right.
It is dedicated
That was the
experts
first yawn.
with local
That was the
support
first yawn.
you want. Power on.
Man,
with Batteries Plus.
I'm still not over the New Day
Visit one of
losing.
our 700 plus stores today.
I can't believe all you guys would like it. I can't believe most of you don't like the New Day. I heard that Hogan's new sports store in Tennessee had a very slow grand opening. Smartest idiot, how far are you from quitting your day job?
Survivor Series comes
Good
to
question.
Petco Park in San Diego for the first time ever.
If
November 29th.
things go on track,
Friday, July 11th, that's a week from Friday.
if things go on track, I think I could be done by next WrestleMania. If I keep growing at the pace I'm growing. The problem is I grow in big pops.
We'll see how it goes.
Champs are here!
Hello, gentlemen.
Congratulations.
Champs.
Boo! Boo!
I have a feeling you guys are trying to figure out what to do about the Women's World Tag Team Champions.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. Well, as a tag team champion myself,
that's funny.
Oh, you want to hear me out? Oh, please. Yeah. Well, I feel like Raquel's worked really hard to not only win those titles, but to defend those titles. And I feel like it'd be really mean of you guys to strip her of the titles. Okay. So I have an idea. We find her a new tag team partner.
Anyone in mind?
Roxanne. Great idea. It's a
like
great idea. And it works for everyone. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on Raw. Yeah. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on Smackdown. It works for everyone. It's a win-win.
No brainer.
Momentito, we're going to confer for a second, okay?
All right, take your time.
Yeah, we talk to Sean.
Yeah, I'm with you. 100%.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right. Finn, you know what? We will allow it.
Yes!
Under one condition.
Yeah, see, Raquel and Roxanne, well, they're going to have to justify this decision. So they're going to have to prove to us and to the world that they're worthy champions.
That's fair.
Yeah, so in 2 weeks at Evolution, they're going to defend those titles.
That's good
Against a
booking.
team from
That's
Raw,
good booking, actually.
a team from SmackDown, and a team from NXT.
You know what? The bottle's in the clubhouse. Let's go handle business. Let's
Cool.
celebrate.
Done deal.
Great.
Sound.
That actually is good. That's a good booking right there.
Look at us. On the same page.
For now.
Finally, some resolution in the women's tag team division.
I love it. A great mutual decision by our managers general.
Well, Finn Balor sort of persuaded them to do that.
All right, these guys need to go crazy.
Donatello
Donatello Leonardo, I agree. I don't understand the New Day losing. Makes no sense. I think they just want the New Day, or the Judgment Day, to be all in gold.
6 years ago in a fatal four-way tag team match at WrestleMania. Their last one-on-one match, Corey, was a decade ago. And Sheamus has never defeated Rusev when it comes to one-on-one matches.
Well, that's a very special night for Sheamus as he celebrates 16 years since debuting on WWE as a member of the ECW brand back then. The Celtic Warrior has gone on to have an incredible career.
And again, they were the best of friends, as Corey said. They were once part of the League of Nations. Sheamus, Rusev, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett.
Ooh, they name dropped Alberto Del Rio.
I've always blamed Barrett.
Everyone has. I still today.
Look at this. Collar and elbow tie-up between two bulls. This has Big E special written all over it.
Yeah, Rusev and Sheamus, this is not going to be a pretty match. It's going to be an all-out brawl.
Well, then they need to brawl and not do headlocks.
Other superstars could learn from his mistakes, an altruistic outlook on this business. Whereas,
what's up, Dreamer?
Believes that in his hour of need, Sheamus abandoned him. Sheamus was nowhere to be found. And Sheamus feels that Rusev's a grown man. Rusev could forge his own.
I'm surprised they did too, even though he is technically employed by TKO.
Of these two massive human beings throwing down.
Dreamer, you missed the New Day lost their titles. Like I still can't believe it. The New Day lost their titles.
And down goes Sheamus.
Yeah, good luck to Rod Zapata, our referee in this matchup.
What's up, Raphael?
Of course, a former four-time world champion. Toss, and Sheamus followed it up with a clothesline.
This transports me back to 2015. This feels like a 2015 match. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying this is a 2015 match if I ever saw one.
Ain't got time to bleed.
I called it the Terminator the first time around. I've never heard the end of it from Sheamus. And now,
be careful lest you be on the receiving end of some of these heavy hands.
Sheamus, a Hall of Fame resume, of course. 4 world championships, a 3-time United States champion, 5-time tag. He's won a Rumble, a Money in the Bank, and a King.
It was a good match, Streamer, but I'm just very disappointed in the ending.
Unfamiliar feeling for Sheamus being manhandled like that.
Yeah, great point. Sheamus isn't often outpowered in a matchup, but he may well be tonight.
I remember that. He was actually, what was weird about that, Josh, was he was actually a face at the time when he ran over Santa. And then him and John Cena fought.
He's returned, perhaps better than ever. Sheamus now clubs away at the spine. Oh,
my God, the impact between these two might leave bruises on the front row.
Oh, wow.
Catching Rusev into a power slam.
Look at that man's eyes, Cole.
Celtic Warrior.
That wasn't 5 yards, was it? Skywalker? Are you just guessing? Because I don't have 5. Did I forget to mark a couple?
My go-to grudge match move. This one's called flight lessons. This is table service. We can't forget the break check. And this is just a badass sword fight. Watch The Old Guard 2, only on Netflix.
We're with Mike, who's leaving home to protect
No,
his family.
Sanctuary, I don't think so. Oh, 6 ads. 6 ads. Thank you.
We're with
Are you sure it's 6 or 5? Are you absolutely sure it's 6, smartest idiot?
This is home the most. Thanks to generous supporters, we're with all service members and their families.
I think John Cena loses at SummerSlam, to tell you the truth. All right, because I thought I might have miscounted, so we'll go with your ads. Okay, so we're at 6 ads.
Need a little help? We got
Dylan,
help.
yo.
Need some advice? We got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service.
Where is this episode at? What do you mean?
The professional parts people.
Oh, no, it's not in Saudi, it's in Pittsburgh.
Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, Oos.
When every day feels like Monday. Minute Maid. Bring the juice.
Hey, I'm Daniel, one of the founders of Ridge. My dad and I realized that most wallets are falling apart, stuffed to the max, and barely fit in your back pocket. So we set out to create something better. Ridge is built to last a lifetime.
JD, I don't know, just something I started doing. I have no idea why. I think I said it one time. I was like, dude, I yawned so much during these Smackdowns, so I started doing a counter.
We're making you Papa Pairings
And that was just a thing.
$6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
This just in from Fightful. Bronson Reed will fight dinosaurs. Gotta tell Leonardo to put that in our Discord. Hey Bishop, how are you? Yes, JD, while you were absent.
And Rusev has taken control. And Sheamus trying to fight back to his feet in a vertical base here. Every time you think one of these men grabs the upper hand, the other one just turns it back around.
It's been a true seesaw battle to this point in every sense of the word. Now just a rear chin lock applied by Rusev. Notice the aggression with which he grabbed it. Just squeezing the breath out of the Celtic Warrior. This is a terrifyingly painful position to be trapped in.
Yeah, and a little wasted motion all for
man.
Rusev.
Trying to get hot take photos right now.
Again, Sheamus
So heartbroken for the New Day.
Locked by Rusev. Back to a vertical base. Sheamus looking to outpower Rusev here. Lifting Rusev's frame up and driving him into the corner, forcing a break. Rusev with a kick to the face, and Sheamus collapses again. Oh, did you hear that?
Right between the shoulder blades. And Rusev done a masterful job to this point in the matchup of taking the WWE Universe out of the match, not allowing them to rally Sheamus in this battle just yet.
Yeah, just a methodical beatdown of the Celtic Warrior so far.
Again, normally I would advise against any superstar trying to employ this type of strategy, trying to insult Sheamus, but Rusev knows what he's dealing with here.
Yeah, but Sheamus is begging for more. He's saying, bring it, bring it.
Never said the Celtic Warrior was sane, Cole.
Yeah, he's got a screw loose, no doubt about that. But it's just firing him up. Constant physical contact here by Rusev is firing Sheamus up.
Vibes like the basement of Moose Tavern and Fight Club right now. Here comes the Celtic Warrior.
Now it's Sheamus exploiting out of the corner. Oh! Axe handle, knocked down to Rusev. And another one.
I don't care how tough Rusev is. You're not getting up from too many of those axe handle blows.
Smartest idiot. You should put that in the hot takes. I like that. That's funny.
Rusev's clearly inflicted a great deal of damage. Sheamus unable to even attempt a lateral press after the Irish curse, which has brought him success in the past.
Yeah, physically spent perhaps.
This match is too slow. It needed to be hard hitting. It should have been a double DQ. They should have just fought in the beginning and never let the match really start.
When you're dealing with someone as dangerous as Rusev.
Holy cow! Connecting. That could be enough. Rusev writhing in pain and a kick out. He kicked out at one. How did he kick out at one off of that?
I don't have any answer for that question. Take another look at this. A flying knee right to the chest of Rusev. Back images of Ray Stevens bombs away. I mean, that was nasty and right on the money.
And Sheamus continues the pressure on Rusev. I still can't get over the fact that Rusev kicked out at one after that impact. And that had to drive all the breath out of his lungs.
No doubt, and I'm not entirely sure it wasn't instinct and instinct alone that Rusev heard the official counting and kicked out, even though he's not in any position to get back in the fight.
Sheamus was looking for 10 beats of the power, and there's a spinning heel kick by Rusev. Cover now for the victory, and a kick out by Sheamus at 2.
And this is what we were expecting.
They were faces for the match, that's for sure.
Heavy artillery from both superstars. Into the cover goes Rusev.
Another near fall for Rusev as Sheamus kicks out. And now Rusev trying to figure out what he needs to do to put Sheamus away.
Just an open hand strike to the back of Sheamus. Rusev knows that's not going to win you the match, but it just hurts. It's nasty.
Sends a little message. And Rusev into the corner. Sheamus meets him. Sheamus still has enough energy left to do that. Rusev, though, caught him.
Rusev with just a punch to the back of the head.
Top dangerous position for both of these men.
This could spell disaster.
Superplex. Both men down. What a match between Sheamus and Rusev. Look at the impact.
Another commercial? Holy cow. That's like, since Rusev has walked out, this is the third commercial.
Thank you. Hello.
This match is not going to do anything good for Rusev. Unless something big happens at the end. Like this, like, for real, I remember when Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman started feuding, I thought it was going to be so lame, but it was so hard-hitting that it got them both over. For this match to be, this match could not be a 6 or a 7. It needed to be like a 10. Because Rusev is so kind of just, I don't know.
Sheba, what cats want?
My doctor told me I needed to start prioritizing my liver health.
Dose for Your Liver is a clinically backed supplement that supports healthy liver function.
There's not enough people on the roster for Rusev to bully. So it's like this, man.
Knock, knock. Ding dong. Donuts, stop watching. It's snack time. And we Twinkies swear you'll love these. Just get past our zingers. Hostess, we Speaky Snacky.
Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
Money's always costing money. But when you get the Cash App card and direct deposit at least $300 each month.
Yeah, I fear time has passed Rusev by.
In this economy, we can waive that ATM fee.
I really liked his when he was the Redeemer in AEW. That was one of the better AEW gimmicks.
And even when your goals feel a million miles away.
Chop, I've been looking back, and to be honest, I'm happy with my life. Made my day better. What? I mean, I'm glad you're happy with your life. But did I say something earlier that made you reflect on all your life decisions?
The Icon returns for one final match. Goldberg, Gunther, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. No one spared, everyone speared. Saturday night's main event.
You say nobody spared, everybody speared?
Well, this is exactly the pace that we had expected in this matchup between Rusev and Sheamus here tonight. Two big brawlers going at one another.
And again, it comes down to the professional respect that these two have for one another.
Listen to the announcers. When the announcers talk like this, it means the match is not living up to the hype.
Can turn the other's lights out in the swing of one fist.
And now Rusev delivering a couple of headbutts to Sheamus. Sheamus still on his feet. Now, these men standing toe-to-toe, face-to-face, club-to-club.
Look at the sweat flying off.
Sheamus needs to grow his hair out. Lately, when he's been sweating, it makes him look really weird.
Absolutely is, and then some.
One of those blows would send me to the hospital for a month. Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, God. One of these guys may leave Pittsburgh with
like literally, they need to go through a wall.
Rusev, a shot to the throat, now kick to the face, and Rusev's taking control again. And down goes Sheamus. Again, mocking this capacity crowd is Rusev. Sheamus, though, the power!
Credit to Sheamus this deep in the matchup for being able to muscle up the massive Rusev.
Can Sheamus rally now?
Najib, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you should compare, and sometimes you should not. Most times you should not. Don't compare yourself to anybody.
To keep Sheamus in this fight.
Rusev out to the apron. Sheamus has him where he wants him, and he's going to be able to connect this time with 10 Bates in the bobber.
What Simon Miller says is that comparison is the thief of joy.
15.
Half as many runs as my Pirates hung on your Mets this weekend.
Oh my Lord, let's not talk about that. Those blows had some mustard on them.
No doubt. Rusev will be feeling that for the next few days, but listen to this place come alive behind Sheamus.
Calling for the brogue.
I bet he catches him. I bet he catches him.
Oh, Rusev caught him. Great throw by Rusev.
I think Rusev's going to win clean.
Rusev trimming down, leaning out.
Oh, big knee. Running knee. Rusev is stunned. Rusev wobbly leg.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
By Sheamus. Cover for the win. Hooks the inside leg. Rusev kicks out.
Wow. Listen to the impact on this kneecapper.
Yes!
I wouldn't be surprised if Rusev lost a few teeth.
Yeah, if I compared myself to other YouTubers, I mean, there's 7-year-olds making millions of dollars. So like, I don't want to start comparing myself to other YouTubers because then I'll beat myself up for sure.
An old school super heavyweight.
I'm begging for likes.
This reminds you of a late 70s match.
In the best way possible.
Exactly.
These two could go at it all night long.
Sheamus trying to lift Rusev up. Rusev drops down. And now it's Rusev planting Sheamus.
A standing Uranagi by Rusev, who now lines up the Celtic Warrior.
Oh, caught him with the kick. Sheamus dropped.
Oh, he's getting some booze finally.
Rusev. Oh no.
Well, you know what?
Maybe he's just...
Sheamus has felt this move before, the accolade. The submission move now locked in by Rusev on Sheamus. The accolade.
We could have got 2 or 3 Jey Uso entrances. Leo, that's funny.
When it's deep into the matchup, it's already tough to catch your breath. This makes it downright impossible, not to mention the intense agony up and down your spine.
And Sheamus trying to somehow drag himself out of the middle of the ring. I don't know if he's going to have enough power, enough strength, or enough will left.
There's no way in hell.
I am surprised that this match is going this long.
Sheamus,
no way.
The people are getting into it, though.
Rusev can't believe it. Rusev driven into the corner, still hanging on.
Yeah, but Rusev hanging on and forcing Sheamus to support all of his body.
All right.
Both heavyweights crash through the rope to the outside.
This is where it needs to get dirty. This is where it needs to get dirty.
By Sheamus.
Rusev ain't getting up after that.
Sheamus may not get up either.
Yeah, was that Sheamus' last gasp?
A count of 5 now by our official. Rusev is out. Just starting to move. Sheamus has dragged himself back into the ring. We're at a count of 7. A count of 7. A count of 8 now. Rusev trying to recover. Count of 9. And Rusev just barely beat the count. Barely beat the count. At 9 and
I could see a best of. I could see a best of.
Rusev was physically able to will himself back under the bottom rope, break the count of 10, but Rusev does not look like a man who belongs in a fight right now.
Yeah, a jaw-jarring bro kick in front of us by Sheamus, rocking Rusev.
Sheamus kicked Rusev so hard, you need dental work.
Yes.
Look at this.
Corey Graves doing his best Jerry the King Lawler one-liners.
Sheamus face first off the ring post.
Yeah, the crowd isn't great.
No. Oh, no.
Plus, when you come off a foreign crowd, it's always going to be a little tough to follow.
Now Sheamus lifting up Rusev. Sheamus is just didn't have have enough to power him up this late in the match. Awkward position there with both men outside the ring on the ropes.
Oh, Rusev went to the eye.
The crowd is hit or miss. The crowd are hit or miss.
Exposing the turnbuckle.
Oh! Sternum first goes Sheamus. That's gotta
Why
be
wouldn't
it.
the ref DQ him for that? Why wouldn't the ref DQ him?
Breathing here, I believe it. He broke first into the steel. And now, Rusev.
Like,
Off the Mashka kick, picks up the win.
wouldn't that be a DQ? Rusev Hogan. Rusev Hogan. He just pinned Sheamus.
Up to the eye and an exposed turnbuckle helps give Rusev the hard-fought victory.
The referee, he did it right in front of the ref.
From the Pittsburgh WWE Universe, but the victory belongs to Rusev. Take a look at this. The official's view is obscured by the massive bodies of both men. Rusev would take the opportunity to expose the top turnbuckle strut. And
Well, I guess they're saying he wasn't. I guess he's saying that the ref didn't see it. I thought the ref saw it.
And it was all elementary after that. This Machka kick right on the temple of the Celtic Warrior. Kudos to Sheamus for hanging in this war. But tonight belongs to Rusev.
Yeah, the biggest
Look at, I love when they trash talk after. Oh, he just kissed him. Gave him a Russian kiss, a Bulgarian kiss.
For Rusev.
I believe that match started at 3 p.m.
From now, we make history for a second time with WWE Evolution.
It's no secret that our women's division has the absolute best talent in the world. And in Atlanta, the spotlight shines directly on them.
To honor the tradition of the first Evolution, Nick and I have decided to host a Battle Royal, where the winner goes on to a championship match at Clash in Paris.
Many women will enter Evolution, but only one will be left standing. She will go to Paris for the opportunity of a lifetime.
Let's see, are there any Paris women right now?
On the heels of tonight's breaking news that Chad Gable is officially on the sidelines, I'm backstage with American-made Ivy. How do you guys plan to move forward without your leader?
Jackie, we've got a lot of work to do. But first things first, I'm getting myself in that Battle Royal for Evolution. Because believe me,
What? I thought he was injured. I thought he was injured too.
Can I get a reaction to whatever that was?
No comment.
Grande Americano. Boom, right
Thank you
there.
for the time, Cole Corey, interesting development. Definitely going to try to follow up on it, but I think I see someone that we might
Grande Americano confirmed. I hope all the naysayers are done.
Sami Zayn, congratulations on defeating Karrion Kross. I was hoping.
Say it, Jamie! Say it! Say it! Tones! The Trons! Say it!
Say what? What's he trying to get him to say? Like how Scarlett just comes out of nowhere. Ooh, what if we get Sammy versus Scarlett at Evolution?
I would describe myself as a fighter.
That was totally Grande Americano. Did you see the mask? That was 100% Grande Americano.
We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Did I yawn? I marked it. I marked it. I'm at 4.
If you want a fighter, you can count.
Grande Americano shows up.
Morgan for the people.
Text summer to For the People for a chance to win.
You know what? He did look pretty tall. And guess who else is tall? Omos. So, like, I'm wondering, because I heard they brought back Omos earlier in the year. There's a good chance. I don't want to say nothing, but there's a good chance that Grande is Omos. Because I did kind of notice the height. So, I guess we'll never know.
Let me talk to you. Here at the Slim Jim Gym, we train hard and we snack hard. Rip it, fool.
But I don't think Omos has been wrestling since. I don't think Omos has been wrestling since the 80s, and Grande Americano has.
So if you want to channel your inner savage.
I just think that it's like, why are we so obsessed with who Grande Americano is, but we're not obsessed with who Dragon Lee is or Penta? I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair to Grande Americano
when it comes to weight loss.
that we all want to know who he is, but not Rey Mysterio.
Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary.
So whether or not he's Omos doesn't matter. We should just respect his skill in the ring.
And call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant,
all right, so what happened? Grande shows up,
taking Zepbound with
goes to Sammy,
or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Cross
Side
beats
effects
him up.
include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options.
What kind of meat is a Slim Jim? All the meats. Every animal you can think of. Think of an animal. That animal's in the Slim Jim. You never know. You could be eating 23 animals when you step into a Slim Jim. I'm not saying that as an insult. I mean, where else can you eat 23 animals in one bite? Only in America. Only in America. Grande Americano can't beat Goldberg because I saw Grande Americano do 4 moves.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a big week for podcasts under the WWE banner. A lot to talk about, of course, on Raw.
That's an interesting theory, low-key, but there's no proof. And I don't think we should be spreading rumors. I mean, Penta is also Kaiser. Penta's Kaiser.
I want to defend against the best. And that means
maybe Tajiri. That's definitely a possibility. Honky Kong.
So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
You know, it's interesting.
Grande does have a rich history.
Rhea Ripley has never
Labs comic fan, you should get me that rich history so we can do something with it.
Another opportunity a week from Sunday at WWE Evolution in Atlanta. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, looks to win back her Women's World Championship from the woman who took the gold from her, Io Sky. It takes place at Evolution.
Opportunity is the name of the game at Evolution. We heard it.
Chad Gable's injured, actually.
Managers General Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, a battle royal to determine.
I did do a video on who is Grande Americano before.
Match at Clash in Paris.
Let me see if I can find it so you guys can watch it.
With Liv Morgan out with injury, Roxanne Perez will take her place. She's the new tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez of Judgment Day. Their first big test. It happens a week from Sunday at Evolution. A team from Raw, a team from Smackdown, a team from NXT, in a fatal 4-way match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And Monday Night Raw is live tonight, sold out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and presented by Snickers.
There's a lot going down in the Steel City tonight. We've got some Pittsburgh Steelers in the house. Cam and Connor Hayward right here behind us, as always. Big day in the Steelers organization. You've already got your old quarterback from New York, Cole.
All right, just so you guys, that right there is was my Who is Grande Americano video. Still applies, and even more so than ever, I'm thinking it might be Gunther, or not Gunther, might be Omos.
Breaking bones, breaking bodies, breaking people's will.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
If Gunther beats Goldberg, you guys don't even understand. He might become my all-time favorite wrestler of all time. Topping 4th grade chops hero Ultimate Warrior. Topping the man of 1,004 holds, Chris Jericho, the Lionheart. Topping the Ministry of Darkness, Undertaker, who would try to marry Stephanie McMahon on a cross. If Gunther can do it, but if Gunther has to lose just so he can win it back at SummerSlam, then no. Then I will hate you, Gunther, and I will never forgive you for your weakness.
On his list of fallen opponents.
Do not, Gunther. Even if you have to go into business for yourself, Gunther, get fired by WWE, do it. Do not lose to Goldberg, Gunther.
Yes, you guessed right. I came out here tonight to talk about Bill Goldberg.
Boo, Bill Goldberg, boo!
And I gotta say, I'm very impressed. We all saw the video highlighting some of Bill Goldberg's greatest career moments before. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. It's violent, it's brutal, destructive. He left a mark on every opponent he ever stepped in the ring with.
Yeah, concussions.
But just like his matches, all summed up in 3 minutes for you.
Exactly, 3 minutes, if that.
Bill Goldberg has every right to claim that he's the most feared man of his generation. But I am not afraid of what is left of Bill Goldberg, because I see what he really is. He's a 58-year-old man that wants to ride out his career on my coattail. One last hurrah at my expense.
They're totally gonna let Gunther lose. Oh my God.
It's not going to happen, because I know Bill Goldberg is not capable of taking the World Heavyweight Championship away from me. And I know that I'm very capable to beat him in just under 3 minutes.
I'm telling you guys, Gunther's gonna lose.
My goal for Saturday night's main event is to take my time, take him apart, blow him up, outclass him, and embarrass him in front of everything and everyone that's near and dear to him. So I heard Bill Goldberg say he doesn't like bullies. So Bill, too bad you bumped into the biggest bully around here.
I do like when Gunther tries to be a bully.
For the next main event, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to push you around. I'm going to treat you like a piece of crap. And there is nothing you can do about it. And now we're all here guessing.
Please, Gunther, beat him.
If you, Bill, if you still got it, well, I'm going to expose you never had it.
Because here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Intense.
Gunther has no one to fight at SummerSlam.
I'll be walking out here. It will be on me to raise the question. Who's next? Huh? Who is it? Who's next for the Hanganagai, huh?
If there's nobody after SummerSlam, maybe Seth? Maybe Seth and Gunther?
Well, he could be next, because Seth Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank.
If there's no one after SummerSlam, that means Goldberg wins so Gunther can win it back.
Anything resembling fear, but when it comes to the visionary, perhaps a little fear might go a long way when you're dealing with Mr. Money in the Bank.
Hey, where's the Cash App symbol? Where's the Cash App symbol? How am I supposed to know that Money in the Bank was brought to us by Cash App if I don't see the Cash App symbol? I'm going to have to remind everybody every time we see that briefcase that it was brought to us by Cash App.
He screwed his longtime enemy, CM Punk, out of the title.
I like how like Seth is like Batman. He just has his symbol all over himself in case he forgets who he is. Brought to you by Zell. Money on a Cash App card.
Well, by the look on his face, for some reason you're very proud to travel very, very far and achieve absolutely nothing. I mean,
whoa, hey, achieve absolutely nothing. Come on, he hadn't been paying attention. He hadn't been paying attention. Look, Gunther, we came out here to congratulate you. We have not seen you since you won this beautiful World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah.
Look at Gunther. He's like, yeah, me.
To the ring general. Congratulations, champ. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. We did not go to Night of Champions to cash in this Money in the Bank contract on John Cena. If you had been paying attention, you would understand for the last 2 years I have said time and time again that if there is breath in my lungs, CM Punk will not be a world champion in this company.
That is true. That is true.
And we flew all the way across the world to stand on that business.
That's actually, I actually like that. I actually like that a lot. Right, Raphael? That's true haterism.
But as it stands, this Money in the Bank contract, when we won this, I told the world it was going to be an all-out assault on both world titles. So let me repeat. Congratulations, champ.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. CM Punk? I didn't think we were getting a Punk appearance. Oh, he's just coming. He's just coming.
Rollins mentioned it. Rollins screwed Punk out of the championship Saturday, and Punk's coming for revenge.
Look at Gunther. That's smart. Gunther should just sit there.
CM Punk believes he should be undisputed WWE champion right now.
And he should be.
If it weren't for Rollins, he may be.
Ooh, what happened? How did Punk...
Rollins gonna hightail it. Rollins retreating. Trying to get as far away from Punk as he can.
Oh, what's Gunther gonna do? What's Gunther gonna do? Gunther's hilarious. Honestly, Gunther is hilarious. They need to push him down. But that just, never mind. Never mind. That's your SummerSlam. That's your SummerSlam right there.
Gunther, the champ, down.
Gunther. Nah, Gunther's. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. LA Knight. CM Hogan. Hogan.
Rollins escaped Punk, but he ran into LA Knight. They're brawling up in the concourse.
Club level.
That's kind of cool. Seth feuding with Punk. Punk feuding with Seth. LA Knight feuding with Seth.
And Rollins is not making many friends.
Rollins to the eyes. Seth getting the hell out of Dodge.
It's far from over between these two.
The champion again. Congrats, champ. We did it. When you listen to Finn, you win.
Hey, what about the new champ?
Whoa, it looks great on you, too.
So good. We're just replacing Liv like that? You know, she's been rehabbing 2 to 3 times a week. She's gonna come back.
We're not replacing anyone. We're not replacing anyone. Listen to me. Speaking from experience, I've had a shoulder injury before. I know how long it takes to rehab that. It's gonna be a really long road for Liv, okay? And I just want you to stay champion.
Fine, I guess, whatever.
So, does this mean what I think it means?
Well, I think so, but maybe we should have a vote.
A vote?
Yes, a vote to see if Roxanne should be the newest member.
I miss Carlito. Moment of silence for Carlito.
Roxanne, you're in. JD?
I want Judgment Day to stay on top. So it's a yes from me.
Good man.
Don?
I gotta talk to Liv.
No. Make the decision yourself. Make Liv proud.
Alleged yes.
Raquel, it's down to you.
You better hold up your end of the deal, Chiquita.
Well, I guess it's official. Roxanne, let's cheers our titles to the newest member of the Judgment Day. Welcome.
That's why they gave him the titles, just so they could do this.
Look, I just want to help everyone out while Liv's gone. Anything you guys need, I'll do it. And I think I'll start by getting revenge on the person that took out Liv. Kairi Singh.
At least we're on the same page when it comes to that.
Liv's gonna love this. She's gonna love this.
Liv's gonna love this. Finn is so petty. I love him. I love this Finn Balor.
Judgment Day has all the gold.
Well, look at Judgment Day. They're back on top, kind of.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bailey!
Well, Bailey had a fun week last week.
Hey, what commercial are we at? We had a commercial after LA Knight. Do we have a commercial after LA Knight?
To announce the number 2 and the number 30 picks in the
I lost count of commercials. Unless somebody, is someone keeping count for me?
Well, I'm far from a Sharks fan, but Bailey told me how magical it was to see these players have their name called, to realize their lives were going to change forever. She took that opportunity very, very seriously.
Bailey trying to change her life. Number 1 contendership for the Intercontinental title on the line, live.
There was no commercial? Okay, so this is the next commercial. So this is commercial 9
You
then.
want to do a little swap?
I mean, yeah, I could be into it.
Commercial
Just like
9.
a one-time casual thing.
We're at
with
commercial
Tyler.
9.
I was talking about switching up teams for fun.
All right, let me,
I don't like this game.
after LA Knight, we went to Judgment Day. Okay, cool. Thank you, Najib.
I'm working on it.
Najib, this is commercial 9. You got to remind me.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers.
I think the push down is okay. Don't forget what happened to Jimmy Uso. Don't forget Jimmy Uso slapped Gunther, and Gunther did nothing. But then the next week, he murdered him. Gunther doesn't attack like that. Gunther will allow himself to be humiliated just so in the next week, he destroys the person. So don't, like, you watch. CM Punk versus Gunther might be our SummerSlam match.
I've been alone this whole time.
If Goldberg loses.
You will never, ever be alone. For the sake of the future, we must all come together.
The perfect ending humanity deserves.
Rated M for mature.
Yeah, Gunther has a template that I don't know if a lot of people have keyed in on. Like, all of his interviews, they all go towards one giant joke, and he allows people to make him look stupid so he can brutalize them the next week. So I'm pretty confident that CM Punk is about to be brutalized by Gunther, unless Goldberg comes out, because they got to get past Goldberg first.
We got your back every day. Others, not so much. Just look at the facts. With us, you save 50% off.
I think you might be right, Martin, but this actually gives me hope. The fact that Goldberg has a big juicy feud after waiting for him, like, this gives me hope that Gunther might win he might win.
We've got you covered. Get the facts. Then switch to Total Wireless.
Jacob Fatu won, defended, and lost his title before Io Sky defended her title one time. Roman Reigns has made more appearances than Io has defended her title since WrestleMania.
Combo tickets for Crown Jewel Perth, Friday Night Smackdown, and Monday Night Raw at RAC Arena this October 10th to the 13th.
If Goldberg wins the title, then he wrestles until he loses it.
Now, visit www.com/events for more information. Montez Ford
and then he loses it at SummerSlam. They love to milk Goldberg appearances for some reason. The dude can wrestle 90 seconds, and they love to milk it for all they can. Oh, they're actually doing the pirate ship Kyrie. No way! No way! This is NXT Kyrie. See? NXT Kyrie.
WWE ではタッグチームチャンピオン2回もなった。すべてのチャンピオン。私は必ずそのベルトを取る。
Najib, don't be like that. It was an accident and it happens. Do not.
何度倒されても立ち上がり続けてきた。I don't run from the storm. I run into it. The pirate's princess is here.
I'm very surprised that they giving her a vignette.
Targeted by Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day, as you heard earlier on. Well, Evolution is presented by Maybelline New York, the official cosmetics partner of WWE.
Kyrie Io Asuka, I guess that would actually not be a pretty decent. Well, Najib, we shouldn't joke like that because people actually feel that way, and I don't want it to, like, we can't. Certain things you can joke about, certain things you can't.
About the dissolution of this friendship, Corey.
Like, you can joke about Penta because you know that we know that storyline.
WrestleMania before the attack by Becky Lynch, and the emotion and the passion over this Intercontinental title has really driven a wedge between these two women.
I sort of understand both sides of the argument. You've got Bayley, who was disappointed she missed WrestleMania, and Lyra.
No worries, though, Najib.
Nice hip toss by Valkyria.
However, I can understand where Lyra Valkyria's head was at. Your partner goes down with an injury. It's a massive opportunity.
Everybody's names are different today. I think this is Thapilo, though.
Since her arrival here and shoulders down in a
Raw's been
this is the third time.
not horrible, even if it's like the New Day lost, so that sucked. It's been okay.
Bayley actually knocked off Lyra, which allowed her to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I don't think we got Lyra's, do we? I don't know.
Bayley has for Lyra as a competitor. Bayley's constantly keeping a close eye on NXT and even wrestling companies around the world to see who the next wrestling companies have.
El Senor, that's funny.
World of Lyra for quite some time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the reason they were such good friends. But for Bayley, it's about adding another part to your Hall of Fame resume. Winning the.
But you know what? Najib is a welcome member still.
It's about more than that, though. Yes, you want to add
He pushes my button, but he never really fully pushes me off the edge. Well, only one time. Only one time.
That you're still as good now as you ever were. The game is always getting younger. It's getting faster. It's getting stronger. And you want to maintain your foothold while you have it. Beautiful.
4 out of 10.
By Bayley at 2.
It was a fantastic pinning combination by Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, you're right. We did get the entrance of the vignette over the entrance. That kind of sucks. I like that Kyrie got a vignette, but I don't think it should have been at the expense of one of the wrestlers.
Yet for some reason, Bayley still feels as though she's overlooked. She's not spoken of in the same breath as a Becky Lynch or a Charlotte Flair with the same regularity.
But she should be.
I agree 1,000%.
And now Lyra Valkyria is on her feet up over the top.
Great counter.
Whipped into the corner by Bayley.
You're good, Najib. You're good. I think they're just playing. Ooh, that was kind of a cool cartwheel.
Get out of that now. Oh.
Bayley could be thinking about a catapult. Notice how Lyra has both of Bayley's ankles clasped for the moment.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria so wise beyond her years. Been an incredible first year in Monday Night Raw. Oh, Lyra into the turnbuckle.
That was a.
That could turn things around.
Usually the slingshot doesn't look that devastating, but that one did.
Boston Crab submission applied.
Lyra realizes
this feels like a commercial break right here.
Make it to the bottom rope now to force a break. Referee Jessica Carr's right there as Bayley drags her back to the center of the ring.
Well, you got to respect how powerful the legs
I heard Jessica Carr was getting back into wrestling.
Great counter, shoulders down.
I wonder if Jessica Carr is El Grande. Nah. Maybe.
Lyra Valkyria. Oh, and a collision, both women down, center of the ring.
Well, the New Day match was pretty long, too.
These women going to face Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title.
All right, so now we got commercial 10.
We've made a few changes.
I'll be right back.
Watch season 3 on Netflix.
I need to kind of go for I need to wake up a little. This Raw is just not going to be memorable.
Good luck.
But it is a yeah, exactly, Andrew. It's a decent Raw, but the New Day.
You've always had something special.
I think it's gonna be just a forgettable Raw, but not one that is bad.
You have to go when no one's watching.
We're at 10 commercials, by the way. I'll be right back.
To see how special you really are.
Laundry, fighting dirty. Bring the juice, Oof. When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Destroy you. Your obsession with me is getting a little creepy.
Hey, buddy, eyes up here.
Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere July 11th.
Lyra Valkyria, who says she feels alive when she can fly, goes to the top rope, but Bayley meets her there. You mentioned a few moments ago, Corey, the injured back of Lyra Valkyria because of the Boston Crab seems to be affecting her here.
Yeah, to the surprise of no one, as we talk so frequently, any damage to your core affects every aspect of your game, whether it be offensive or defensive.
Oh, a superplex!
That's not going to help. Oh, wait.
Both shoulders down and a kick out.
Bayley was trying to kick her legs over, perhaps into a pinning combination. Valkyria one step ahead would tie the role model up as we take another look at this expertly executed superplex. But again, we talk about the damage to Valkyria's back. That certainly couldn't have helped, although Lyra nearly stole one.
And Bayley now, a couple of clotheslines beginning to build a little bit more momentum here.
High angle belly to back suplex by the role model, and Valkyria wisely rolling under the bottom rope to the floor.
Yeah, Bayley, you saw the look on her face. She knew that was her opportunity maybe to put Lyra away, and now Valkyria outside the ring, and Bayley measuring her opponent, going to use the steps to her advantage and delivers an elbow to Valkyria.
Bayley with a chance to
cover
this one out.
Near fall. Again, the winner of this match faces Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship at some point down the road. This is the pace Bayley wants, I believe.
I think Bayley of the two is more comfortable with a more methodical pace. To your point earlier, Lyra does feel extremely comfortable flying around, picking up the pace. Not that Bayley can't. We've seen what Bayley can do off of the top rope, but Bayley does tend to employ a more traditional strategy.
Great counter by Lyra, turning that into an arm drag.
Wow, around we go.
Lyra now. Oh, and what a swinging neck breaker.
Vicious.
Cover for the win, and Bayley gets the shoulder up.
Take another look at this. Valkyria with a wicked swinging neck breaker just spiked Bayley in the middle of the ring.
Talked earlier about the maturation of Lyra
right now,
Valkyria.
Jessica Carr is a masked wrestler in Evolution.
Tornado DDT. Bayley.
He's able to shrug it off. Sunset flip, turnbuckle.
I think at this point everybody's Hogan.
Oh, beautiful pinning combination for the win.
Like, for real? I saw like 5 people get called Hogan. There's Sammy Hogan, there's Becky Hogan, there's Rhea Hogan, Cody Hogan. Everybody's Hogan now.
When you're dealing with a veteran as decorated as Bayley.
7 ads for the 7 ads for the commercial.
Done to her.
And again, that sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckle. Focused on the back again of Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Hogan. Lyra Hogan. That's a funny one. She's so young.
Lyra with a
just oh.
And here it is for the
that was a good power bomb.
Bayley kicks again.
And that's a testament to the toughness of Lyra Valkyria with the damaged core.
Like, jeez, I didn't think she'd be able to. That was a good sit-down power bomb.
Nearly ended this.
That was a really good sit-down power bomb.
And what a battle between these two. Becky Lynch waiting in the wings.
I guarantee you the man is studying each and every move both of these competitors make. Looking for a German suplex is Valkyria, countered by Bayley.
And Lyra off the second rope. Both women hit heads, and both women are down. Lyra trying to shake out the cobwebs. Bayley back to her feet. Blows exchanged.
Where I believe Bayley might have the advantage. I don't know if it's a smart decision to stand and strike by Valkyria. Both women again with the same idea. Lyra looking for a German suplex.
And Bayley standing switch.
Looking for the rose plant, shrugged off by Valkyria.
Smartest idiot, the person that she is facing at Evolution 2, that's the person who beat her. Plus, the reason why Liv Morgan is so had a breakout year last year was because Rhea got pinned by her at SummerSlam. A draw. So I don't agree that Rhea doesn't put people over. Man, they never do this draw finish though.
Both women's shoulders were down.
Wait a minute.
So it was a draw. Bailey upset with it. Lyra as well, and now the fight's on.
Again, both of these women are understandably incensed. There was an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Who the hell wants to go to a draw in that circumstance?
Well, we have no #1 contender now. Becky Lynch
So triple threat then? Triple threat at Evolution?
the hell out of each other.
I thought we should have done the triple threat at SummerSlam, to be honest.
Raining down fists on the role model on the outside. Again, all of this is strictly extracurricular. Neither of these women has earned the right to challenge Becky Lynch, though both to this point have made a great case for themselves.
Well, somebody's got to get out here and stop this brawl.
Yes and no. If Rhea had just came back, though, and demanded her title back, then Liv Morgan's push would have been over.
I hate this decision by the official. I'm not going to get fined for that, am I?
What did you want him to do?
So if Liv had just lost the title at SummerSlam, the year of Liv Morgan wouldn't have been there. Please believe me, I don't even like Rhea Ripley. I really don't like Rhea. I just don't find that the press against her, I don't agree with it.
And again, I mentioned it before, Corey.
I'm with Pittsburgh. This is my hometown. Let them fight. I don't like this. I understand the frustration that both Lyra and Bailey are feeling. I really do.
Well, there's one person I mentioned before happy about this decision. That's Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Champion, because she no longer has a #1 contender to deal with. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Becky should come out and announce her #1 contender match and make it like Renee Dupree or something, you know? Someone who has no chance of winning. That would be kind of funny. Oh no, LA Knight and Seth at Saturday's main event. I wanted this to be at SummerSlam.
As he goes one-on-one with the defiant LA Knight.
I mean, it's good in a way.
Punk, listen, I know you're heated. I appreciate you stopping. A lot just went down out there. Seth Rollins, Gunther. I mean, what's going through your mind right now?
What's going through my mind is Seth Rollins' knees haven't worked that well in years. You see him run away, it's because he knows I'm not the one to mess with. I got receipts for him, Paul Heyman, Braun, Gunther, anybody else.
Braun.
Get in my way. Excuse me one second.
Braun?
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, no offense. I know you got problems with him too, but when it comes to Seth, get at the back of the line. He belongs to me.
I don't know what you're coming in here all hot like I did something to you for. If you want Seth, you can have him 6 days a week as far as I'm concerned. But when you talk about the back of the line, Saturday night's main event was just announced, and it's me, it's Seth Rollins. So what that means is I am the line. Yeah.
Oh! Did LA Knight just shut CM Punk up?
Yeah. Hey, Sammy. You sure you one of these?
Don't worry, JD. It takes like two or three weeks in your back.
Well, looks like Sammy's been cleared and ready to go.
Smart idiot. Drew McIntyre is injured right now. I would love for him to come back, though.
Karrion Kross in a steel pipe earlier tonight.
Well, if we know anything about Sami Zayn, it's that he regularly thinks with his heart rather than his head. Tonight, perfect example.
LA Knight looked amazing right there. He shut down CM Punk. That never happens. CM Punk is never the last not to speak.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Well, if Sami Zayn thought he put the Karrion Kross problem to bed at Night of Champions, he was clearly mistaken. Kross is going nowhere. Zayn and Penta, Braun and Bronson. Massive main event, live on Netflix.
Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
Commercial. Yeah, this is the main event. If anybody, Donatello Leonardo, what's up, Sai? If you're watching, you're about to, whoever's watching in the Discord, you're going to see some other websites for a minute. Don't worry. I'll get back to it in a second.
Just feeling a little hoarse. And I can't buy Sprinkles new booties until my paycheck gets deposited.
Your banking app is a one-trick pony, Oos. But with Cash App, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, earn up to 4% on your savings, and you can allocate your paycheck automatically between savings and investments.
Thanks, Jay. But to be clear, lose the old banking app, keep sprinkles?
Yeet.
Cash App. No tricks, no ponies, just smart money moves.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler.
Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto Parts.
Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea.
Sorry, I'm doing stuff for work right now. Give me 1 second.
We are the undiagnosed. We've been told we snore at night and gasp for air. Daytime sleepiness is a drag, but we still have people who count on us. And we're more than just human beings. We are humans being. OSA is a chronic condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep. You're undiagnosed? That was us. Talk to your doctor about OSA. Let's keep being humans being.
이렇게 된 게 다 자기 탓이라고 생각하시는 거예요. 선생님이 여기 우리를 구하러 오셨다는 것 저는 지금도 믿어요.
난 그 게임을 멈추라는 거야.
Combo and individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. JETS, Jets City, Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Oh, Cole, you can put your green pom-poms down for a second because I want to send a special thank you to Cardi B for the SummerSlam theme song Outside. It's available right now on Apple Music and Spotify.
And tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Jurassic World Rebirth, only in theaters Wednesday.
Well, if Sami Zayn and Penta aren't careful, they may find themselves going extinct tonight. Not even Jeff Goldblum can bring them back.
Yeah, two men that deserve to be in Jurassic Park. Penta and Sami Zayn, however, have never teamed together. So they'll do it tonight against two men who have made their lives miserable.
Rollins. Enjoy the flight.
Where's the visionary?
The visionary is already on a jet right now, perfecting Plan B.
What's Plan B?
Plan B? There's always a Plan B.
The plan is for me to smash anyone who gets in our way. Yeah, I mean, that is a plan, and there's gonna come a time for us. It starts right now with these two. You hit my music.
All right, finally, Braun Breaker at least getting some personality.
The unpredictable badass and the Auszilla.
Josh, you know what? I didn't even think of that. That is a valid point. I didn't even think of that. That is a valid observation.
As LA Knight has experienced and as Sami
I don't want this to become a oh, let's just I don't want us to have this big political conversation, but I will say that does alter the entire women's Royal Rumble. So That is something that I need to like think about. But let's not, I don't want everybody talking about it because it gets ugly real quick. I don't feel the internet is like, I don't feel like most people on the internet are responsible enough to have the conversation. I'm not saying you guys in general, but I'm just saying in general, I don't like to have these conversations on here.
I think the secret in this one is Penta's. Cero Miedo, no fear. You can't step into this matchup with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker with anything resembling fear because they will eat you alive.
Both Sammy and Penta have had a long rivalry with Braun Breaker over the Intercontinental Championship for a lot of the year.
But this is a whole different situation, Cole. You've got Bronson Reed, you've got Braun Breaker, and above all else, need I remind you, the genius on the outside of the ring currently holding Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase. Of course, I'm talking about Paul Heyman, a game changer in every sense of the word.
Oh, Paul mentioned Seth Rollins is on a private jet home already. A rough night for Mr. Rollins. First, he was attacked by CM Punk. He thought he escaped, and then LA Knight beat him up in the concourse here in the arena. And now Rollins has to face Knight a week from Saturday at Saturday night's main event. Braun Breaker, 6 foot, 250. But Penta, zero fear, will not back down. Breaker beat Penta last week in an incredible matchup here on Raw.
Penta was unable to solve Braun Breaker despite having the advantage.
They're already trying to get London to do WrestleMania. TKO will do it anywhere.
Braun Breaker's just a different breed. It's like this guy was engineered in a laboratory.
Yeah, but Penta has got Breaker all out of wax here.
Well, that's what it's going to take. Got to throw Breaker off of his game, which is clearly much easier said than done.
A big kick to the face by Penta. And the Rana sends Breaker into the ropes. You think Breaker and Reed understand the opportunity they have being around Rollins and Heyman?
I think you'd have to be one of the dumbest human beings on the earth to not understand the opportunity that lies before you. You're talking about Paul Heyman. We talked about his ability to turn pressure situations into diamonds. Second to none. You've got Seth freaking Rollins, a world champion umpteen times over. The current Mr. Money in the Bank, which all but assures that Rollins will once again reach the top of the mountain. You want to align yourself with those sort of generals when you're going into battle.
Sami Zayn in this battle, less than 100%.
Breaker
and a clothesline.
I wonder if Cam Hayward's still behind me. We got to find a spot on the roster for Braun Breaker. They'll shore up the D.
This Raw had almost everybody. If you think about it, who are they missing? John Cena.
JETS.
Drew McIntyre's injured, so we can't do nothing about that.
Reed. Like an Indominus Rex.
The only person not here is John Cena.
Too fast for a man that size.
Roman's never here, so it don't matter.
Midsection of Sami Zayn, of course, heavily taped after the steel pipe assault by Karrion Kross tonight.
Let's be perfectly honest, Cole. Coming into a matchup like this with your ribs taped is like putting a big target on it.
And then, boom, Sami Zayn stunning Reed. Tag made. Here comes Penta.
You're in San Antonio, smartest idiot? I'm in Houston. There's actually going to be a Raw in Houston coming up soon. I just, Oh, you're right. No Jey Uso. You're right there.
Bronson favorites to watch. Bronson Reed driven out to the apron. Penta now with a kick. Breaker outside the ring. So's Bronson Reed.
I don't think Logan Paul really counts. Only because he's kind of a part-timer.
Quite as smooth as Penta, but here we go.
I don't think you should ever expect John Cena, Roman, or Logan Paul.
And Zayn and Penta take control.
All right, this is commercial 12.
Working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases.
You're from
like that, with the
RGV.
Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa.
RGV. What's
Credit One Bank. For
RGV?
what's
I'm not really from Texas. I'm from Michigan, but I live in Texas. What is RGV? What's up, Frank? Frank the Third? Oh yeah, yeah. I remember now.
You're craving something sweet.
Yeah, you're from where Raquel is. Raquel, right on the border. Right on the border.
Don't wait any longer and grab them before everything really snowballs. Hostess, we speaky snacky.
1 cup of fresh aged cheddar for a new cheddar crust pizza sent down to our kitchen from the cheddar heavens.
Actually, it was sent down here from a dairy farm.
Sorry, I'm doing work stuff. That's why I'm texting so much. I apologize.
Cheddar crust pizza for $11.99. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
The world will know you as pop stars. But you will be much more than that. You will be demon hunters.
Let's get battle ready. You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for them.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these.
From Michigan, you're from Missouri. A couple people from Missouri. Bishop
Saves you
Marley,
money,
is it?
My face is on it.
Are you from Missouri
well.
or Mississippi?
But it turns out
I forget where Bishop is from.
that's very illegal. So there goes
I know
my
we got
big
some
idea
Missouri
for
people
commercial
here, though.
care, and now I have a lot of counterfeit money to burn.
Andrew, Penta, and Sammy. Yeah, you never know with Sammy. Sammy can always get the quick roll up. I hope he does it though. This needs to be. The Brawns need to win. The Brawns need to win, and they need a stupid. They need a stupid name too.
We will protect you.
As a family.
I'm kind of hyped for Fantastic Four also.
Is each other.
I tell you how to drive the ship. Don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens.
Yeah, I'm hyped for Fantastic Four. They did change my Silver Surfer. I've always been a low-key big Silver Surfer fan, so I'm wondering how I'm wondering how they're gonna portray the Surfer in this movie.
Taking out Penta and Sami Zayn in our main event tag team match. Seth Rollins was here earlier. Got chased out of the arena by Punk. Got beat up by LA Knight. Then
Oh, smartest idiot. That sucks. I don't think I remember that story.
CM Punk leaving.
Just go for it next time. Just go for it. I'm sure she, you know, if you're respectful, I'm sure she would be, I'm sure she would be cool. You're not hyped, Laps? I was never a big Fantastic Four fan from the comics, so I'm really hoping for some old school stuff here. Galactus, though. Galactus and Silver Surfer. I'm more of a fan of the Fantastic Four villains than I am of the Fantastic Four themselves.
Nothing to brag about, I guess.
Like, I love Dr. Doom, I love Silver Surfer, I love Galactus, I love the Watcher.
Professional life, watching this duo that he has been charged with blossom into a great tag team.
And a kick right to the ribs.
I'm speculating it's better than any answer you came up with.
It's heavy. Leapfrog. Oh, lands on his feet. Gonna send Reed over the
Yeah,
top.
I just never read her. I never read her version, that version of Surfer, so I'm unfamiliar with that Surfer. I'm really hyped for Superman 2. Although, believe it or not, I'm worried about the dog. I liked the 1986 Superman when he was rewritten to be more realistic. So, James Gunn bringing back Crypto. I understand why, but I'm just a little worried. Sabu!
I want to go back to what happened earlier as you watch Sami Zayn yet again, Corey. Goldberg perhaps could have ended this match a long time ago before he decided to do push-ups in the middle of the ring.
Listen, we can chalk that up to inexperience on Breaker's part.
Well, isn't that why Heyman's out here? To make sure that stuff doesn't happen?
Listen, Heyman can strategize, but it's not Heyman's
That's a good
job
point,
to
Donatello.
execute the game plan. He's a strategist. He's a general. He stays behind.
I get
the line
that Sammy's
and
high
lets
on the
his
card,
charges do the heavy lifting.
but he's high on the card as an underdog. He should not be beating people up. So Sammy's the guy who squeaks out a win.
Bronson, 330 pounds, just what an athlete. For a man his size, how quick he moves, he's agile.
There are too many power lifters with the physical abilities of Big Bronson Reed, but there aren't too many athletes in the world with as much heart as Sami Zayn, who continues to fight back.
Never say die attitude.
Sammy Hogan.
Quite sure how wise this is. Looking for the... Oh! Bob connects! Almost had him, and Reed kicks out. What an opportunity for Sammy there.
Take another look at this. Sammy getting desperate. Sunset flip powerbomb puts down the big man Bronson Reed, but wasn't able to end this contest.
I would rather Penta be doing some of these bigger
Credit to
moves
Sammy
than Sammy.
With a lead pipe earlier in the night by Karrion Kross, still boldly, if not possibly stupidly.
Death Valley driver. That might break more ribs. Cover by Reed. Kick out at 2.
Sammy is hurting in a bad, bad way, and now Big Bronson Reed making his way back to a vertical base, and a
Ooh, our hot takes posted. No. Oh my gosh, thank you, El Senor. Hang on.
This mutant.
Big smile on his face as he climbs up to the top rope. Sami Zayn, though, able to get out
I'm
of
so
trouble.
glad you reminded me.
Penta's finally dragged himself up to the apron. He was injured a bit earlier, and Sami Zayn now driven right out to our announce
I'm looking at a picture of this of El Grande Americano. I'm so happy. He should not be doing that move. Don't do that move except for on pay-per-views, dude. That's...
They are barking in the
He's ruining his knees for no reason.
He's a freak.
Everyone's gonna say, well, they're just cheerleaders. We're really good cheerleaders. Every year
the Jeep, give me a second. I have to. I see you have a question, but I have to.
Their job is to make people happy and to make it look easy.
Mom! Yeah? I fell. Okay. There's bandages in the cabinet. I'm bleeding. Grab 2.
Sheba, what cats want?
Me gusta la comida buena. Este sabor me desespera. Con ganas me lo como entera. Me gusta la comida buena.
Losing to last week's leftovers.
Getting hot takes up. Hang on.
Doom scroll. Laundry. Fighting dirty.
Bring the
All right,
juice.
I think I got it.
Bring the juice. Time to bring the juice.
Thank you, El Senor, for reminding me. Let's see, who should be the top post?
When every day feels
I'll
like
put
Monday. Minute Maid. Bring the juice.
We'll put the ladies on top.
Sometimes life has a way of surprising you. Thanks to Chime.
Oh, I hate the New Day lost.
Payday when you say. And easy credit building. We're making everyday life easier. That's why Chime is the #1 most loved banking app.
Raw hot takes. Let's hear them. All right, hot takes are up. Go to the hot takes right now.
Rated M for mature.
Oh, Cody Rhodes also is not here. Someone earlier was saying how there was no star power.
What we're seeing out of Braun Breaker right now. This has got to be the handiwork of Paul Heyman. You can consider this almost a victory formation. Don't make any mistakes. Don't give Sammy a chance to come back. No slivers of hope.
Did you ever meet Sabu before he passed, Chop? He was so awesome. No, but I was in attendance when his dad or uncle was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Chop, here is an honest question. John Cena is my favorite babyface of my era, 2000s to now. Was Hogan ever your hero? No, Hogan was never my hero. The only time, there's 2 times in Hogan's career that I really enjoyed his run. I actually liked him when he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, when the NWO basically. The first year or 2, I actually liked Hollywood Hogan. And then when he came back to WWE, I got caught up in the nostalgia. But I did not like Hogan when he was like... Penta Hogan. Oh my God. Penta Hogan, that is so funny. I like the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man. I didn't hate Hogan though. I was just never like a fan. Like where I was like, oh my God, Earthquake killed. What doesn't make sense is that move just put Chad Gable on the shelf, but it doesn't do it to everybody. They need to stop doing that move.
Penta looking for the victory here. This could do it.
Nope, Braun Breaker though. Able to fight back. Now there's the power. Military press, but a DDT counter by Penta.
I need to make a song. Everybody's a Hogan.
Breaker kicks out.
It's like in Team America. I have a Team America song stuck in my head that is like, it could be perfect for a parody of making everybody's a Hogan.
It goes to show you why Penta is one of the best in the business today, able to adapt in a bad situation and spike Braun Breaker. And this has been the most favorable position that Penta and Sami Zayn have been in.
Where's this idiot going now? Heyman up on the apron with the official. Bronson Reed makes Penta pay.
I hope Braun Hogan doesn't help Braun Hogan kick out.
That goofball Heyman, and now there we go. Frankensteiner.
Look at them bury the newcomer Penta. Look at them bury the newcomer Penta.
Sami saves the matchup.
Up, Sami just buried Braun. Everybody's getting buried. There are 4 shovels in this match. There are 4 shovels.
No, Penta may be squashed here.
Oh dear.
Reed going up to the top.
They actually did mention it. Tsunami! A miss Tsunami.
And all the air driven out of the lungs of big Bronson Reed. But can Penta muster the will to get back in this fight?
That was the first Tsunami we've seen in a minute.
Sami needs Penta to tag him. Tag's made to Breaker. Here comes Zayn. Exploder into the corner.
Sami Zayn actually has a win over Braun Breaker.
Oh, went for the haluva kick, but a jumping, flying clothesline stops Zayn in his tracks.
Solo referenced it one time, but they never really talked about it.
Oh, look at the spear. Sami survives.
Oh, an elbow.
Cover. Reed just bulldozing through Sami.
Sami does have some pretty good chemistry with Braun Breaker. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Penta set outside the ring. Sami Zayn turning his attention to Reed. Not sure. There's no way he's going to go for a Blue Thunder bomb with this 330-pounder.
Not with ribs like that, Sami. You're out of your mind.
If he can Blue Thunder bomb Bronson Reed, he'll deserve the victory. No way he can. What? No.
Sami, you're going to hurt yourself.
Lands behind Reed. Sami ducks out of harm's way. Penta hanging Reed up. Sami.
No way. Oh, suplex. Still impressive.
30+ pounds. Where the hell does Sami get it?
Sami better turn around. Spear by Breaker. Breaker and Bronson win.
They just buried Penta. They just buried Penta. Too many Hogans. Too many Hogans, not enough Mr. Perfects.
But in the end, Bronson Reed, big Braun Breaker, just too dangerous.
You can chalk it up to Sammy's injury.
They need a murder Penta now. They need a murder Penta.
I don't think these two are done. Sammy has been taken out. I think Penta's here to Penta.
Now we need to see 23 tsunamis.
A breaker, and Reed said they were going to end the Penta-Sammy threat once and for all tonight.
Who comes and saves them? LA Knight's still there.
Because this is a bad situation.
Oh my goodness. Breaker holding Sami Zayn down. And
oh, there's your Uso. There's your Us. These two versus those two at Saturday Night Main Event.
Uso, and he's loaded for bear.
He's got a chair.
Steel chair in hand. Down goes Breaker. And another one.
Jey Uso teeing off on Braun Breaker.
And now turns his attention to Big Bronson Reed. Jey Uso coming to the aid of Sami Zayn and Penta. Jey with a big right.
Well, you know the crowd is gonna. You know everybody for real on the internet is typing Jay Hogan right now.
Maybe not anymore.
Oh, did he throw that in his head? Did he just take a? Did he just take a headshot? I hope WWE leaves I hope WWE leaves it running for the next 20 minutes so we can see the yeet.
Bronson Reed pick up the win tonight. But Jey Uso has provided much needed backup for Sami and Penta with this war.
That's one way of saying it. I think Jey Uso might have just saved Sami Zayn's career.
Donatello. Martin goes right to the 10. 10 out of 10 yeets. No chop, no yeet. We needed more yeets. We needed more yeets. Put the camera back on. I need someone in the audience right now to live stream us some yeets. Come on, everybody, let's yeet. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's just do it. Let's just yeet. I'm gonna yeet for the next 10 minutes. This is what's happening right now. It is 7:20. All right, so what do we want to talk about? What should we talk about now? Ask me some wrestling questions while I yeet. I gotta kill the time because I'm already getting tired. I'm not sure if it was a nothing burger, but there was definitely some nothing pickles. Some nothing pickles and some nothing tomatoes on this burger. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Thanks for joining. All right, well, I don't know what to do with myself. I guess I need to go be a dad. It's my kid's birthday tomorrow. Anybody got any suggestions? No truth tonight. No truth. No Rod killings. The Brawns got buried. Everybody's buried. Everybody's Hogan. That's going to be the song. Everybody's buried. Everybody's Hogan. You're a Hogan. You're a Hogan. You're a Hogan. You're a Hogan. The grass is greener in AEW. Everybody go to AEW. Rhea Ripley and Sami Zayn are going to beat you. Rhea Ripley and Sami Zayn are going to beat you. Yeah, we're actually having pizza. He wanted the pretzel stuffed crust pizza. Ooh, maybe I'll go to one of those jumping things. He's 13 though, so he's kind of too cool for stuff. Like, I told him, like, I was like, dude, you need to become I was like, dude, you need to, yes, hot takes are up. Go do a hot take. I was like, dude, you need to start watching wrestling. I'm gonna die soon. I'll have the channel will be ready to go for you to just jump in and take over. And he's like, but I don't like wrestling. I'm like, dude. I was like, how many dads are telling their kid to become a YouTuber? 0. Just me. And he's like, no, thank you. I'm gonna be a lawyer. So disappointed. All right. So that was all jokes, by the way, just in case. I don't want like Child Protective Services to come about me being disappointed. Everything else I said was true. I did say that though, smartest idiot. I was like, you know how many Red Bulls I drink, dude? Like any day now. Any day now. So disappointed my son did ask me to stream again. Dreamer, you should do it. Stream. Yeah, you know what? Maybe when you guys say it like that, it makes I think to myself, maybe I should rephrase it. Oh man. You guys want to wish him a happy birthday? Like I said, he's too cool, though. Abraham! Abraham! He's playing Fortnite right now. Monday Night Raw is coming to Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm going to be there. Ooh. If you want to hold up a Wrestlechop sign, go for it. Abraham! Abraham! Yeah. Come here. They want to wish you a happy birthday. Come here. Are you on screen? This is Abraham. He's turning the big 1-3 tomorrow. Look, happy birthday. 1-3.
Thanks.
See, he says thank you. He's too cool, though. You're too cool for this.
Yeah. Way too cool. Way too cool.
Abraham, did I not tell you that you should take over the channel, but you said, nah, I want to be a lawyer?
Well, kind of.
All right. Well, thank you for being a part. This is Abraham. Round of applause for Abraham.
Thank you.
Look,
thank you.
We acknowledge you. They acknowledge you. See, you could be a YouTuber. They can acknowledge you all day long.
Maybe.
All right. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yep. Cornelius, you want to be on too? You want to say hi? Cornelius? I have another one, but I don't think he wants to be on. I'll get Cornelius on. And his birthday's August 22nd. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna do we'll do hot takes tomorrow. We'll do hot takes tomorrow. Then I'm gonna do a one take, one shot, and then I'm gonna spend I'm gonna get some birthday cake. Gonna get some birthday cake. They got the latte cake or something, the really moist cake. Yep, my kids are Abraham and Cornelius. Those are their names. So, anyways, I wanted to name. I almost got to name Cornelius Jericho. I was this close to getting Jericho for Cornelius. and it was totally going to be all from Chris Jericho, but at the last second we their mom switched it to Cornelius. I was like, oh, she found out that I was going for Chris Jericho. So, anyways, all right, I'm gonna cut it. I gotta do one take. We're gonna do one take. one shot after this. And like I said, we're going to do some birthday stuff tomorrow. So, you boys, you gals, you have a great day. Let me see how I end it. All right, boys, girls, see you later. Don't forget, go do a hot take. Oh, go do a hot take, and then I'll do that for tomorrow. But we're gonna give me 1 hour, and I'll have a review of this Raw up on the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for wishing them a happy birthday as well. You know, they're teenagers right now, so it's like they don't care, but it really does mean something to them. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Chop Nation, see